Hey, Bohemia with Bohemian Stars and Ocean Heart Readings. We're going to go ahead and do a reading today. Go ahead and pick a pile and see what you want to do. We're going to just do a little general love energy message. Little love energy message, all right? So go ahead and pick. Let's see, should we do the 1, 2, 3 thing on piles? We have 1, 2, and 3 for those who prefer a number. So go ahead and pick a deck, and I will see you on your timestamp. All right, for those who chose group 1, we're going to go ahead and get into your love reading. All right, love messages. Love messages for group 1. Love messages. You know, a trick I've always shown, I have big hands actually, but if you don't have long piano fingers and larger hands, shuffle your decks widthwise like this, all right? Yes, I've been telling people for years because it's so sad if you feel like you can't shuffle or you can't have a deck because you can't shuffle lengthwise. All right, back to shuffling. I feel like yours needs a lot of shuffling. Here we go for group 1, love messages. Waiting for that connection that kicks in. You know what I'm talking about if you read cards, right? Love reading. All right, here we go. It's going to start tuning in. There we go. Love messages for group 1. All right, I think we're about ready. What you waiting for? So I think the spirit world was dragging it out. You guys were like, just pull the card, Timmy. And the spirit world said, well, what you waiting for? You see what it's like to wait? Some of you are like, I know what it's like to wait. I don't need to be shown anymore. But they're trying to get you to take action, okay? Take action in love. Shyness. They said, shyness, get out of here. All right, they said, wow, they said push the boundaries. Push the boundaries on what you think you're able to achieve and what you think this person would want. You might be like, no, this person doesn't want me to message them. This could be excessive shyness. You guys could have like Pisces, Cancer, Capricorn, because Capricorns can be pretty bashful and shy. Virgo, so signs like that in your guys' connection or something, or those house placements. But yes, this is saying we need to get some shyness out the way because maybe you think, no, they wouldn't want me to just message them like that or to double message or whatever. But that's actually not a problem, okay? Later on, you'll find out that that's exactly what you should have done. They said have confidence, okay? Have confidence to move forward. I don't think I've ever gotten these both in the same reading before. Location. So some of you, like, there's excuses. Like, this is the thing. Shyness breeds excuses. And as an extremely shy person and a Pisces, okay, Piscean things, I know this. It breeds procrastination and it makes us just stay in our romantic delusions. You guys are like, I did not come here for you to tell me to take action, Himi. I came here for you to feed my delusions and my fantasies. So what is this? Why is this happening? Okay, my apologies, guys. But it does say here that it is good to take action. Now, for those of you who already have a person of interest, I feel like this person, they don't have good boundaries and they're used to other people coming to get them. They're used to others approaching them in some kind of way. This might even cover up their shyness. So maybe they come off more arrogant, they come off more cold. Reminds me of Virgo ascendants. Virgo ascendants can be very shy. They have Pisces in their 7th house, but they can come off snobbish instead, right? Cool, calm, and collected. Same with Capricorn ascendants. Actually, I think every Capricorn ascendant I've ever known is actually really shy and bashful, but they don't come off like it. They come off maybe, tough, even sometimes snide or something, right? But that's not actually what's going on. So this is saying this person could be very used to being approached. Now, some of you, they do have Leo, and they also do have a shyness mixed with a cocktail of cocky. So just, they're used to being approached. All right, let's see what we can do. Let me get other layers, different paths. Now, some of you might say different strokes for different folks. I'm not going to move forward if this person doesn't. But if no one's moving forward, look, you're just staying side by side with each other. Some of you could be more worried because you feel like you're very different, like you're like an outlier kind of person, or maybe you're even just worried about your fit. Okay, you said, yeah, some of you said I ain't got money to approach them yet. So okay, cool. They want me to approach, good. I wanted to know that, but I ain't got money like that because I need to get my outfit together. Some of you are waiting for your refund, your tax refund to come through and hit, that kind of thing, okay? And then you will go ahead and see how you guys connect. All right. Now, for those of you, I feel like a lot of this is for someone who has an interest. For those who don't yet have a love interest, new love is coming in. Boom. Did you see how quickly they answered that? Spirit was like, bam, new love. Just so cute and mischievous. This person could have a smile that's like to die for. They're too cute. They're always doing cute things. It's like annoying. They're so cute. Um, for those of you who are watching this currently, this could be very quickly after because this is giving me Valentine's vibes, and I'm filming this like what, 2 days after Valentine's Day. So yes, it's saying if you allow it, new love will hit you up. Don't be a perfectionist about things for yourself or others, okay? And don't think that your partner is going to reflect you like exactly and directly. They're not. They're going to be a little bit off your beaten path. They're going to be answering some of the things that you've been wanting to experience and wish, but they're going to pull you in a way that's a bit wild, in a way that's a bit different. It's not exactly what you thought it would be, okay? Which was very, very fun, very mischievous. This person could have some athleticism, or they could have traveled a bit, and they are somebody who they want to try something new. They don't sit. They live in the present, but they don't sit in the present. They're always planning the next thing. Let's go, try new things and move forward. Yeah, they could want for example, they could have traveled, but they could be somebody who has already traveled, but they're not going to just stop with that. They're going to think, wow, that it really made me grow internally. These experiences made me grow, so I want to grow some more. So let me go ahead and travel again. I met friends. Like, their wants and their desires are very big. They don't want to stay in a small pond, and they're a very deep person internally, this person coming in. Yeah, very much a daydreamer with a serious side as well. Yeah, so this is a very multifaceted person. They have an introspective side, they have an adventurous, super outgoing side, they have creative, intuitive side, a serious side, and they are connected to their spiritual forces and very beloved and looked after by their spiritual forces. They really sit directly on this person's consciousness as well, okay? Any time frames. We have options too. So there could be more than one person. You might have been interested in both sides of this reading for group one. You might have been like, okay, yeah, there is this person that I probably would have to take action for to get anything moving with. But if I don't want to do that, tell me about the new love, Himi. So that's what we have here, okay? You have options. Your spirit world is saying you don't have to rush into a partnership right now. So for this group, your soul path doesn't say, oh, you have to rush in right now or else. That's just not the case for this group. It's okay to continue to focus on yourself. Maybe you're like, I didn't want to do a love reading, but I just wanted to do the pick a card. So that is absolutely fine. You can focus on other types of partnership. There's other ways to use, our fifth house isn't just romance. Our seventh house in Libra energy in our charts isn't just for marriage. They're for other types of partnerships, other types of creation and things as well. So some of you might decide that you would like to tap into that overall as well. And yes, network. You might want to use it in a networking way and just share kind of that relationship energy and the love that you have in different ways versus just with one romantic partner at this time. So that's what I'm seeing, y'all. Like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I'll talk to you again on another one. Bye. All right, for group two, let's get your love messages. We got the LoveKiss Oracle. These are my decks that I'm using for this video, so go ahead and check the link down below, and we'll go ahead and do it. Ooh, I have to show y'all this. I cut the deck. What? I cut the deck. Some of you are intentionally single and you want to be, but man, you're kissing gold over here. You're kissing some lucky chips. You guys are lucky right now. You could be winning some things, have some kind of winnings. You could be focusing on friendship, and you have a lot of money coming your way, okay? You said, perfect. All I need to hear, I'm about to click off. New doors are opening. You guys are super, super, super lucky right now. And you might be like, I don't want to take a new boo with me. I just want a trip to Vegas. Like, I'm taking my friend. Maybe we'll flirt around, but shoot, I'm not trying to give someone all this all this money I just won on this lotto ticket. I'm about to be single now. You know how some people change up, like when they're broke, they really, oh my gosh, they just want to date someone, but they get some money, they get some success, and they're like, actually, maybe I was just bored, and I don't really want to date y'all. So because now my life's moving in a different direction. I can't just be messing up my trajectory. The morning after, y'all are hilarious. The morning after, it said after breakfast, you realize, wait, I was doing too much talking to this person. Like, what? Suddenly I'm scared about going out with this person. I don't know. I have regrets. So you guys are so fun. The other people could be like, this is the player group. But really, you just change your mind. You just, you get a little taste of something and then you realize, oh, this is not, in fact, the life I wanted. I want to switch it up. And that's what you tend to do. Okay, like I can't even get the cards to want to stay on the table. They just like, okay, reshuffle. Okay, reshuffle. Let's just try it again. Let's see what's up next. All right. Sweet moment. It says things aren't going so sweetly with earth signs for this pile, or maybe if you're an earth sign. Yeah, specifically saying take it to the stars. We do mean earth signs. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, for whatever reason, there could be a lack of sweet moments for you. Okay. Yeah. So it seems like maybe we're having a slower time kind of breaking away from this earth sign, or maybe your earth placements in your chart are keeping you from more quickly realizing when you want to shake things up and change things in your relationship, and when really the memories aren't so sweet to really keep you in the connection. So if you're like, well, I didn't really relate to the quickness of the first part of this reading, maybe I wish I could very quickly, have some fun experiences and then realize when it's time to move on in my connections, but I tend to stay around. Could be because of earth energy, you connecting with an earth person, or you having earth energy in the houses of relationship, things like that. Okay, so that is really asking to kind of speed up your earth energy. Okay. All right, let's see. Oh gosh, more information. We have codependency. Yeah, so it's way over here. Like maybe if I throw it over there, we won't see it in the reading. It called out codependency. So for this group, we have to let go of codependency. Now that could be why some of you that move fast in relationships and cut them off really quickly, you might know you have a tendency to get codependent. So as soon as you realize you really like someone, or as soon as you realize there's a deal breaker, you're gone. Because you know if you bond and get attached, it's over. Like you're like going to be attached to someone that we have horrible characteristics together. So that could be on a step to being healthier and getting away from codependency. Some of you, though, you're in the stage right now where you're like, yeah, I'm still stuck on this person. Like, I don't even know why. Like, it makes no sense. Like, I don't want it. I know it's not ending well, but, I need to get out of it. So some people did just need to hear this and have the reminder as you're dating, don't get too attached, don't get too codependent, okay? Because that's where they can't live their life fully, we can't live our life fully, and it just gets a little gross. Like these two toothbrushes, just why they gotta kiss, it's just gross. Okay. Okay, let's see. Some of you have memories and echoes of your greatest soulmate, like your greatest ever, soul counterpart person. And so that could be also for those of you who have commitment issues in your relationship, why maybe you don't allow yourself to connect. This group is so interesting. I'm just like, okay, psychologically here, what's your MBTI type? What's going on? Because on one side, we can be very codependent. On the other side, we never want to attach to anybody. And so on one side, it's like if you get into a routine, like a human mundane routine with someone, you tend to want to latch. But then if you're just in the dating mode, you feel like nobody's good enough. I don't connect to any of these people. I don't want them, right? It's like extremes here of rejecting everybody, or if you do suddenly have human contacts, like really, really holding on. And so some of you, it could be because you're waiting to see, am I going to have something with this greater soulmate come through? Are they going to be the marriage partner? Is that where it's going to go? Is that what's going to happen? So right now I don't see fortune opening that door, or I don't see things progressing if you're not already with that person. Okay, if you've already met that person, you're married to them, then that will be one thing, and you might just have to work out some of these kind of human things. Like we have a great soul connection, but this lifetime we tend to fall into some habits that, we cross each other's boundaries. We're a little too dependent on each other in a way, we get on each other's nerves. If you don't have this person yet, though, it could be that it's not time to meet your greatest soulmate, or we do have to say not everybody's greatest soul counterpart incarnates with them. It's actually more often that people don't. Although right now we do have a lot of people on the planet, so just keep that in mind. It's general read, so it is kind of hitting all over the place on this particular issue, but it does show that fortune isn't pushing you to your soulmate right now. So you're either gonna have to do some human, this lifetime free will making decisions if you want that to happen right now, or just be patient for when the divine will help you with that, if you're waiting on divine timing and you want external forces to push you guys together. Okay. Here we got good, and the sea is taking it back. It's taking it back. So go back to you guys having good luck yourself though. Your luck is good personally. Another thing too could be if you are married, you're the one who has good luck right now, and that's why sometimes we need to, well, usually not be codependent, because if we recognize that, we can make our decisions that enhance our relationship by knowing how our energy is moving. So maybe your partner doesn't have good luck, right? It shows being overly attached to someone. They're not your good luck. So if you're someone who dates, like I think a lot of people, they just date because they actually want security and money. Like they're saying it's true love and all this kind of stuff, but really they want to be secure. You know what I mean? They want to have some finances, that kind of thing. So this would be like, well, you're better off being single right now because your finances and security don't come from another person, even if they have money. They come from you. Like you're meant to have good fortune and finances right now. And the only relationships that support that really are more friendships. So you and a friend might get lucky and make money together, but not really you and a romantic partner. And those are opposite houses in astrology. Fifth house would be romantic partner, 11th house would be friendship. So your 11th house is where your success is right now, and that is the house of hopes and dreams that can come either very early or a little bit later in life than we expected, okay? So that's what I'm seeing. You guys have so much information. I'm like, are you going to get a personal reading, or you maybe like go and read your own cards or something? Because I feel like there's just like so many different nuances here. But that's a little general check-in. Like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I'll talk to you again on another one. Bye. All right. For those who chose group 3, hey. Let's go ahead and get into general love messages. Look, I don't know what y'all are going to say. I'm really just going with it. Letting y'all freestyle over here. Y'all are waiting on a promise, okay? So maybe you felt like you were promised something from spirit world, you were promised something from a particular person, you made yourself a promise about what you want to see in your love life, and that's something that's been very important to you. Yeah, you didn't forget this. It's not something that's dormant. So the promise still is alive. The energy is there, but it might be a cheeky response to that promise. So sometimes we get, let's say, a particular divination information, or someone promises us something, but we don't know how they're going to fulfill the promise, right? That's the whole thing in like magical lore and folk tales and stuff, is be careful how something's fulfilled. It might not be what you wish for, and the spirit world has proven time and time again to be very humorous. So, which is why like lately every time I come to do a video, I'm just like laughing, because I just feel like this joyous, fun, humorous energy from the spirit world as soon as I start like reading and channeling. So this here is saying like the charge is still here. We're not even recharging. Like it's not dormant. Whatever you're waiting for, you're like, hey, I sent my message in the bottle to the universe, and I said what I wanted in my relationships. Am I going to get that? So this is like, yes, it's good. You might be a little tapped out sometimes, but it says slowly and steadily it is coming about. 100%. We have apologies here from the spirit world if it's taking a little bit long to fulfill things that you want. But yeah, prepare your humor, because you might be like, really? That's what that meant? You know how, like, let's say if you had a reading or something, or when you were young, someone said, oh, they will marry someone who, the color purple is important. And then when you meet them, you're like, oh my gosh, this person has 10-foot long purple hair in the air. Am I supposed to talk to them right now? But maybe it's their costume because you just ran into them at a convention, okay? So it could be something humorous, and you're like, oh my gosh, I thought it was going to be, they would have, a purple tie, okay, because they were making money. Not they would be in a purple costume out here with their nieces and nephews at this convention, and this is how I run into my soulmate. What? Okay, so there's something humorous and funny, and the spirit world wants to bring joy and laughter into your love life. They don't want you stressed. They don't want you worried. They don't want you trying to like force things to happen at, whatever. It's like, look, it's coming. Okay, just keep on going with, as long as you keep your healthy promises of your goals in your love life, and as long as you keep going on your path and growing, you're gonna run right into the new the new things that flip over new growth, talent. All right, they're saying, so it's not quite a surprise because we told you it was coming. You just don't know how we're fulfilling certain things. Now, if you're waiting on promises to be fulfilled from a certain person, the same thing. They might be like, yeah, I know you think you can figure me out. You over there reading cards and stuff. Yeah, that's why I'm going to surprise you. I'm not going to propose in the way you think I'm going to. No, okay? and use my other talents. Definitely someone can play the piano. We got keys all over here. This is actually called like a piano butterfly, right? Or piano key butterfly. So someone is very, very talented and they could show you a new side of them. For those of you who are already in committed connections, you just need to let them, okay? Sometimes we got to remember to stop telling our loved ones what they can and can't do, what they are and aren't good at, what their personality is and isn't. Yes, we got to give them space from even ourselves so that they can show us something new and exciting. And also, this is for you. This is saying you have so many more talents and like so much more to offer to relationships and your exciting personality. But sometimes you are so focused on, oh my gosh, am I going to meet this goal in relationships? This is the type I want. This is the type I want to be. All those kind of things. And it actually limits your growth, right? You're not over here letting yourself change and experience, everyday joy because you're trying to cling on to this security. So your victory comes with a lot more colorful energy. For some of you, it's literally dyeing your hair. I know some like, like let's say gold digger groups and stuff like that. They'll be like, oh, you have to straighten your hair and it should be this long, but no longer than this. And you can't dye your hair or have it curly or natural. Like, so some of you might be like really in a controlled viewpoint about dating and getting a partner and things like that. And it's like, look, dye your hair, be how you want to be who you are, explore, okay? Be creative and be inventive with yourself. Don't think, oh, well, partner material doesn't go and do this weird sport or something or this weird activity. Do what you want. This person is going to like you as who you are, and you might just meet your fellow weirdo. You're like, I don't want him to be weird, I just want a power couple relationship. Whatever it is that you think that's how you have to get it, that's not how it's coming to you. When you're just exploring and allowing yourself to have fun, when you're allowing yourself and your partner to open up and really just experiment more, that's when you become more of the together couple, the goals couple, the power couple, whatever, okay? So even if you're very established and you're like, well, we have public eye on us and things like that, people will come to love you guys more and support your connection even more when they see you guys being unique little weirdos. So allow yourself to be so creative drama. Yes, some of you could be artists, actors, things like that. They are the saying duality is really good for you guys. It's really, really good. And when you don't adjust and you try to just fit a perfect box, I definitely see that with some artists, like actors and stuff, singers. You're so in a way like kind of positively out of control in your art that you pick a very mundane relationship and you try to make it perfect and like do the society thing and like check all the little boxes like to prove you can have this like stable human thing, right? But it's not what fits you and your personality and your partner necessarily. And then it dries out and it stagnates. And we hear a lot of, stories like that, these big divas, but with these very kind of mundane relationships and then having a lot of issues in them. This is saying take all of who you are to every part of your life, including your relationships. Now, that doesn't mean you can't have something low key or traditional if that's what you really like, but it's saying you guys don't quite know what you really like in your relationships and you need to be exploratory in there in that because it's going to flex for you and your partner. It's going to ebb and flow and you guys need to be able to let it do so, because keeping it in one little container is exactly how to bring a lot of misfortune actually. So when it starts talking about not being lucky together and actually having misfortune together, if we are too confined, ooh, we definitely don't want that. We don't want to be bringing a energy of misfortune into our life. So that shows you how important your true spark of life is, who you really are, and allowing yourself to kind of paint and create yourself and recreate yourself continuously, and your partner as well. That's what's going to give you longevity in your connection and help make sure that you're not, because I said right now some of you are still trying to connect to partnerships through inequality, through not quite knowing how to move. So maybe the other person has to make all of the moves, or someone else is dictating your moves. Like I said, it could be the person in the gold digger group 101 or whatever, and they're just in your head. So every time you're trying to date, like you're just thinking about what they said and what the rules are. Matchmaker so and so is in your head, right? Whatever it is. So Uncle so and so, it's like let that go, because that's not really coming from a place of real self-love. Self-love, you let yourself grow and evolve, and then you have enough confidence to let the other person do so as well. Okay, they said it doesn't take as much prep time as you're prepping for because it's coming to you in a unique way, in ways you don't expect. You'll have some clues. It's not going to be completely unknown to you, but it'll be fulfilled in unique ways, as they said. Okay, so they're trying to help you balance out right now, trying to help you have some healthy detachment in your connection. They said don't spy so much. That's a trap. Okay, so just because we have spiritual things, they're saying, hey, me, that this group is having a hard time letting it go. And for some of you, point blank, it's because you want money. Like you're really associating there's definitely gold diggers in this group and opportunists. Okay, you're definitely associating, but that's how I'm gonna get my life. So I'll fit that box because I want this money from this person. And gender doesn't matter in that. Okay, anyone can dig around. Um, but again, you guys are meant to have luck through your partner, but it's not about striking gold. That kind of luck by getting this type of partner and fitting some particular mold, like you're some first lady or something, or like, I don't know, you're not supposed to be groomed. That's what it is. You're not supposed to be groomed in your love life, okay? So if you get that and you step away from that and you don't obsess too much, your love life is going to soar ahead. And again, you're going to be really lucky. They're talking about this. You'll be like stupendously lucky. If you don't and you are over obsessing in your about your love life, you're not going to meet the right one, or you're not going to develop in your current connection. If you're with the right one, you're not going to develop to the levels you can and really unfurl and just see this amazing juicy fullness of each other in the way that you couldn't really flourish. And you guys, either way, if we don't move on for this group, we will inhibit our luck, so we don't want to do that. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. Shout out to everyone who made it to the end of the readings. I try to give you guys a lot very quickly because I know people are very impatient in this modern age, and that's just what it is. I know I'm chill. If you're chill and you made it to the end of your reading, all right, go ahead and let us know down below. Comment, like, subscribe, hit the alarm bell, notification bell, and I'll talk to you again on another one. Bye.